The parents of a Michigan teenager who died as a passenger in a high-speed car crash say they want the driver's mother to be held responsible. The crash happened in November of last year. You're looking at pictures there. The driver, who was 16 at the time, has been charged with second-degree murder. But according to the police investigation, the driver's mother knew her son had a history of reckless driving. In fact, in text messages to her son, she wrote, "Speed limits exist for a reason," and "I have screenshots of you doing 90 miles per hour in the middle of the night." The victim's parents say despite all of this, she never took away the keys. And as Pamela Osborne from our Detroit affiliate WDIV reports, they want to see charges filed.
It's been 10 months without Flynn.
You know, Flynn had an imagination and a creativity that rivaled no one's.
The very thought of him brings about a feeling of love, profound loss, and a sadness few of us understand.
The world's darker because he's not in it.
The 6'4" University of Dayton freshman had barely been home an hour last November when he was picked up by a friend.
And there was a number of eyewitnesses, and he had his foot 100% accelerated.
The SUV Flynn was riding in was reportedly going over 100 miles per hour down a residential Grosse Pointe Farm street when the driver lost control. They will never forget the knock on the door that night.
It's worse news. It's just, it affects you at a cellular level. It's nothing like I've ever experienced in my life.
There are levels to their grief. In the investigation that followed, Thad and Ann learned the young driver who's been charged had a history of driving at excessive speeds.
Pictures he took of himself driving at 155, 147, 123, and 102. They were on his phone. And then the mom is also quoted saying, "I have you driving at such and such a speed," sending reports from Life 360.
They say she had a responsibility to take her son's keys away, and that maybe, just maybe, if she had, Flynn would still be here today.
When parents provide their children with cars, and when the state authorizes a child to drive a car, it can't be without responsibility.
First, our thanks to Pamela Osborne at our NBC affiliate WDIV. Let's go ahead and bring in Danny Savalos here, our legal analyst. Danny, from a legal perspective, how liable is that mother? I mean, she clearly knew her son was reckless behind the wheel.
If you'd asked me that question 5 years ago, I might have more likely said probably not liable criminally. Civilly is a totally different question, but criminally responsible, we usually require something a little more than negligence and have to at least get into criminal recklessness. But now, in the last couple of years, in the state of Michigan, very recently, the parents of Ethan Crumbley were held criminally responsible for allowing their son to get access to a firearm. So it appears in the state of Michigan, we're entering a whole new era, and maybe not just legally, but as a society, we are increasingly more willing to hold parents responsible for the crimes of their children, which I have to tell you, historically, was not the state of the law in the United States. This is a new frontier. So going forward, the answer to that question is maybe.
It's interesting. What evidence, though, do the parents of the deceased have? Because they're saying that we've got evidence saying that this mom should, in fact, be held responsible in this new era. What evidence do they have, and how compelling is it?
Right. The theory would be that she knowingly and recklessly means not just that you did something risky, but that you consciously disregarded a known or maybe deadly risk. And so the theory is, even though she was not driving the car, she gave access to the motor vehicle to her son with knowledge. And it's interesting because it appears she may have made some efforts to curtail his speeding. There's evidence of that with the app and maybe the text messages.
But was it enough?
But was it enough? And did she continue? In a sense, those same efforts are evidence, arguably, of her knowledge that her son was doing something reckless and creating a hazard. Not just a 5 mile over the speed limit hazard, but a 100+ mile an hour speeding problem. And the theory would be that she recklessly allowed him to go out into the world knowing that he was likely to do this. There is some difference between a firearm and a motor vehicle. A firearm is kind of automatically always dangerous. Meanwhile, a motor vehicle can be used responsibly. After all, motor vehicles are very deadly items on par with firearms. They kill thousands of people a year, but they're so useful and so necessary. We need them that we treat them a little differently than we would firearms.
And you can imagine there are critics who say firearms can be used responsibly. Of course. Right, if you're not considering them with people.
Absolutely.
But that point about entering a new era of responsibility for parents, I think is a real wake-up call here. Danny Savalas, as always, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.